Everyone, we are here in Herald Square. It's Sunday afternoon, January 26, 2025, around 3 o'clock p.m. We have a heat wave in New York compared to the previous few days. Right now it's 40 Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius. Still cold, but it's much warmer than what we had, like in the negatives in Celsius. It was like in the 20s the past few days. And this is news to me, but apparently dirty snow is pretty nutritious or tasty because these pigeons are eating from the dirty snow here. Is it good? What's so good about dirty snow? Well, I'm not gonna try it, but I'm gonna leave these pigeons alone. I'm right next to Macy's. Dustin says the weather may be cold, but the stream is warm-hearted. Thank you for the compliments. I think even I was getting a little tired of the sub-zero temperatures that we were getting. I didn't even go out yesterday because my body was already feeling it. My hands were starting to get cracked and dry, and I was like, you know what? Let me take a break yesterday and wait for the weather to warm up a little bit. So here we are. Ralph Unreal stayed in most of the week. I think a lot of people decided to do the same thing. The extreme cold makes it a lot harder to get around. It was weighing in on my sinuses too, with runny noses, dry skin. I think today we could walk down 6th Avenue and check out what's going on. Most of the snow is melting now. Ooh, that was a nice hop. 10 out of 10 on that pigeon for hopping the puddle. That's true. The cold weather also shortens the battery life. Speaking of battery life, I have a new setup today. My live streaming software Prism actually had an update on the App Store and allows the use of Bluetooth microphones. So as a result, I just connected this DJI Mic 2 directly to the phone via Bluetooth. I don't need a receiver anymore. And now I'm streaming with the DJI Mic 2. So you could let me know how the audio is also. I did a little bit of testing yesterday and it sounded pretty good to me. These Christmas decorations feel kind of out of place now that we're at the end of January. I think this is like the last stronghold of Christmas decorations. In fact, what's coming up soon is Chinese New Year on Wednesday. Just 3 more days. The last time I celebrated Chinese New Year was when I was in Taiwan. That was a really neat experience, to experience the New Year in a different place than what I'm used to. Patrick say, what a nice day for some outing today. Still cold, but a lot better than what we were having. Yeah, that's what's happening, J-Rod. There are Bluetooth mics available now, but if you're hooking it up with the default camera app on the iPhone, I don't see an option to use a Bluetooth microphone yet. In that case, you still need to plug something into the lightning port to communicate with an external microphone.
Where are you? Which way are you coming from?
I think that's mainly software related though. The iPhone can definitely handle it, which is how I'm able to connect to it in the first place. JS Star asking why NYC is called the Big Apple. I remember reading up on it, but I forgot the reason. I think mainly it's because of marketing. Yeah, Michael, you see these cannabis places in many spots throughout New York City now. This one says it's legal. I've noticed New York City shutter many illegal spots. Yes, that's right. Buy Me Cola 1 Lunar New Year Parade is on February 2nd in Flushing, Queens. Patrick asking me how long the drive is from New York City to Los Angeles. I think it took me 1 week of driving if you look back at my playlist. But of course, that's depending on how long you want to drive every day. If you were to do it non-stop, I think it's like 30 or 40 hours of driving. Something like that. I took my time going out to LA when I drove out there. I didn't really want to drive at nighttime, so I really only drove during the day. Got some spots here on 6th Avenue. Emperor Dumpling Fast Food. And Andiamo Pizza. This looks like a new spot. New York's best pizza, according to who? The store itself. 2 cheese slices and 20-ounce fountain soda. $6.99. I should call myself New York's best YouTuber. And even then, there's going to be people who argue against that. Merrill says, let's talk retirement. I'd rather not, because there's more interesting things to talk about than retirement. Like going on a walk through New York City. Who wants the boring topic of retirement? I remember my classes in college, taking some of these finance classes, and all these topics were putting me to sleep. Mr. Pete's ready to retire now. Well, you should talk to Merrill then, because they're ready to talk retirement.
Take forever.
This is the Capitol, Chelsea. It's a nice building, by the way. I knew someone who lived here.
Didn't have to.
You know what I've said also? Retirement is really just a state of mind. If you even ask yourself, what does it really mean to retire? Does it mean you sit back, relax, do nothing? Or do you want to do something meaningful with your life? Some people don't want to retire. They want to keep working for the rest of their lives because it brings meaning to their life. So for those people, I suggest them, hey, continue doing what you want to do. To them, that's their retirement. After all, I think what a lot of people think about when they think of retirement is like quitting their job that they've worked at for like 20, 30 years and then collecting their pension or their social security and living life. But shouldn't you be living life, quote unquote, in your younger years too? It's something to think about. I guess we did talk a little bit about retirement on this walk, but more from a philosophical standpoint rather than financial, which is probably what Merrill wants to talk about. Soon all this snow is going to be melted.
Like harassment.
It's a lot of Home Depot boxes. Maybe they're getting ready to store their Christmas decorations. This part of Manhattan coming up is pretty interesting. It's the historic Ladies Mile. There used to be more like retail and fashion stores here. And you can really see it in the architecture. Yeah, Lane, it is almost February. That's Burlington across the street. I think that's even an old sign there where it says Burlington Coat Factory. I think that's really what they really started out as, but now it sells a little bit more variety than just coats. Nuts Factory. Ow! What are you doing to me? This is a mean guy, man. It's not my friend anymore. I know, Barbara. You can call that a very nutty friend. You're not my friend anymore. Got Trader Joe's across the street. I think Trader Joe's is a really good supermarket. Great prices and products in there. You won't find any name brands at Trader Joe's. But the Trader Joe's store brand is pretty good. I think this used to be Grimaldi's Pizza. Now it's Limelight. Nice looking church here. Here's Blick Art Materials. This is where you get all your art supplies, watercolors, frames, everything. Just love the architecture around here. It's so pretty. Just as a reminder, it's still cold. My nose was still running, so I had to grab a tissue. We're passing by Marshall's and TJ Maxx. Bed Bath & Beyond used to be here, but they went out of business.
If that's mine, I don't want any of these things.
I actually miss Bed Bath & Beyond. I thought they were a really good store. But many of the items in there were on the expensive side. Yeah, Laurie, I think Bed Bath & Beyond, they closed permanently. I don't know of a single Bed Bath & Beyond store anymore that's still open. Dutch saying, have you heard GameStop maybe going out of business too? I mean, their whole model has been not working for years. It's only really been propped up recently by these retail investors pouring in money, the Wall Street Bets and Roaring Kitty. So they're able to stay alive that way. But as far as their business model is concerned, it's really outdated now. That's a really beautiful mural at the back of the parking lot there.
Great. And salt for it.
The Hollywood Diner. Well, you know it's famous because there's a star in their logo. What'll make them more iconic is if they have a Hollywood sign. Laurie's saying, so glad to see the ice is gone out there today, so I have an easier walk. Yeah, you won't see much ice today. It's too warm for that. I would think the ice on the Hudson River is really melting away now. Dwayne, it's hard to say if New York City will get colder. As of right now, the short-term forecast says that it'll get warmer over the next few days. But as far as the rest of the winter season, who knows? But what happened over the past week was one of the coldest Januaries that I've ever experienced in New York City. Made it all the way to 14th Street. And we're about to head into Greenwich Village, or the Village. I'm kind of against calling it the Village because there's other villages in New York City that you can kind of confuse it for. There's also the East Village. Trendy says enjoyed Little Spain restaurant. It's not a restaurant, that's a big food hall in the basement of Hudson Yards. I think I've made a video there eating some food from Little Spain. That was when they first opened, I believe. Shannon, this is your favorite area in Manhattan, Greenwich Village. It'll be nice to experience it again. Hand-rolled Mary's Bagels. That's the classic New York City breakfast right there. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Except not really a breakfast that I like to get. No, Dwayne, I have not eaten there before. I like to see what's up in Greenwich Village. Michael's saying, what do I eat for breakfast? Really depends, but I try not to eat heavy things for breakfast like bacon or cheese or greasy food. I like to have fruit, oatmeal, eggs, but I really wouldn't want to have like sausage or really fried or greasy foods. Sometimes I just skip breakfast entirely and go straight to lunch. Chess Max Academy. Learn chess from the best. Grand opening. Chess classes age 3.5 to 99. What if you're younger than 3.5 and older than 99? You can't have classes here? Look, this is so funny. Group chess classes. Why don't they just put group chess classes and they don't have to have an age range? I'm sure there are people older than 99 who are still good at chess. They may forget how to like move certain pieces, but they'll still remember how to play for the most part.
mistake.
This is a historic building. It's the Jefferson Market Building. Now it's home to the New York Public Library. What's the Castle Building? We'll actually walk across the street. I'll show you. This is probably the most iconic building in Greenwich Village. There's a lot of functions inside this building. Jefferson Market Courthouse, designed along Victorian Gothic lines. Bell ringers of the Jefferson Market Library, and American Institute of Architects Award. And this is the main entrance over here. It says up there, 3rd Judicial District Courthouse, Jefferson Market Branch.
Well, they had a special.
It's a beautiful day to be walking around here. Definitely quieter than normal, but busier than the last few days. I feel like a lot of people are staying in, or they traveled outside of New York City. One of the things that I dislike about Greenwich Village is its street grid. It makes crossing the streets here just a little bit more tricky.
That's different.
Hey, I remember passing by this place, How Noodle and Tea. It was a very good restaurant. I think I ate here before, and now it's gone. Restaurant for lease. Oh, too bad. This is one of the bad things about New York City. A place that you love or is delicious may not be there the next day. So don't take any place for granted here in New York.
We can look it up.
I mean, that's the same thing with even people too. We shouldn't take it for granted that the people that we see every day are going to be there tomorrow as well. Hate to break the bad news, but we all age, we all get sick, and eventually we won't be here anymore. I think we could take a walk on Bleecker Street and see what's going on. That's very true, Dwayne. Anything can happen at any time. I thought I was going to really enjoy my trip up in Toronto up until the point when I injured my foot and I had to spend the rest of my stay in Canada inside and not able to walk. Got papaya dog here. Best bargain in New York. How much do they charge for a hot dog now? $3.49. Cheese dog is $3.99. Corn dog is $4.49, and chili dog is $3.99. Oh, they have it here. I mean, hot dogs aren't as popular as they used to be. Now I'd say it's more pizza and halal food, but still a classic New York City food item, the hot dog. And it's next to $1.50 pizza. So they're waiting for this show. These 4:30.
No.
However, if we're talking about pizza, I think the quintessential New York City slice that I like to set as the standard, and many food reviewers also set as the standard for New York City pizza, is right around the corner here on Carmine Street. The original Joe's Pizza, the first one ever. I think they charge like $3.50, $4 a slice now. But there's the same chain that's up in Times Square that people wait like half an hour or more for. This ain't no $1.50 pizza, folks. This pizza has much better ingredients than what's in the $1.50 slice. Famous Joe's. It's still busy. How much do they charge now for a slice?
It's $4 a slice.
Oh, it's $4? Thank you. All right. This location was actually in the Spider-Man movie. They've got a slice of Joe's. Yeah, Dwayne, this is a tourist spot for sure. Let's go up to John's of Bleecker Street here, which is another great spot. I still haven't tried it yet. Shannon still enjoys Bleecker Street's Nona Maria slice. That is actually my favorite slice of pizza in New York City. And I don't really call myself a pizza connoisseur because I don't really go to so many different spots, but I still consider that my favorite slice of pizza. So if that's worth anything, you can go and visit it. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. I didn't pass by this block for the holidays, but they still have their decorations up. Some people consider John's of Bleecker Street here, the best New York City slice. But the problem is they don't sell slices there. You have to buy a pie. Oh wow, there's another Haiti shop here. This bubble tea shop has been really expanding as of late. I've been noticing more and more of them. There's even another one opening in Times Square. See, it says no slices. John's Pizzeria. John's of Bleecker, coal fire, no slices. Orders placed to go must be taken to go. And just to prove that they're good, they have all these pictures of these weird people who visited before. Maybe you recognize some of them, but whole pizzas only. And you know what the cheapest pie is? This one, 14-inch pizza, 6 slices, $21.81. Sorry, no slices. Again, such a strange dollar amount to price your pizza at. Why not 22? Why not $21.75, but $21.81. And then over here is my personal favorite pizza in New York City, Bleecker Street Pizza, specifically the Nonna Maria slice. Shannon, our moderator, also recommending this slice too. Then again, I've never tried John's of Bleecker Street, so I have no comment on how it tastes, only that I've heard that it's really good. You see what I mean by the street angles here? It's really weird. You have Barrow Street there, which is cutting across that way, and then you have this street here, Bleecker, which is on a diagonal. Here's Bleecker Street Pizza. Three years in a row. Food Network and TripAdvisor. Rated America's #2 pizzeria in 2018. I wonder how much they charge now for the Nonna Maria. Let's see. $4.16 for the Nonna Maria slice. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Oh, I can't focus on it, but that's a bargain compared to Joe's Pizza on Carmine Street, which is charging $4 for their regular. Here's 416.
Hey, Archie King!
Hey,
I subscribed you.
awesome.
I did. You know, like last year ago,
Yeah?
I was at Canal and Bleecker Street. So my friend class,
Uh-huh.
that was me.
Oh, wow.
Video, that's me.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Archie King.
Yeah, good to
But I
see you,
heard
man.
that you got injured.
Yeah, I'm walking much better now.
That's perfect. You did it better. Be strong, all right?
Take care of yourself. Bye. Well, that was cool.
Nobody's gonna make a laptop.
Falcom says, nice seeing Five Guys there, just like London. Well, Five Guys is from the US. So there are a lot more here than I think in London. What happened to this restaurant? This is a really good Mexican restaurant. Man, I remember they went all out for Halloween and everything. At least this was 2 years ago, but the whole building's for sale now. Yep, time changes. Oh, what happened there? I think I pushed the button and it dipped the gimbal down. Yikes, 2 people on 1 scooter. We gotta walk by the Stonewall restaurant there. This is where the whole LGBT movement started. There was a movie that really showcased this. And here it is, the Stonewall Inn. Actually, the original location was at the visitor center next door. This one, I think, the current one is an extension of that. This is actually brand new, the visitor center. Even read this plaque here. This is a raided premises. The New York City Police Department did raid Stonewall, but it was not without controversy. And that's what started the whole LGBT movement.
It's already out.
Meta says pretty funny to me that the gayest place in New York seems to be one of the most livable. Not surprising, but still funny. Well, I have been to a few places that had a large LGBT community, and they all seemed pretty friendly and pretty livable to me. I went to Provincetown in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. That was really cool. There's also Key West down at the very bottom of Florida, southernmost point. I also was in Boulder, Colorado, that had a large LGBT community as well. All very livable areas and very nice. Also, I went to Fire Island. I believe it was the Fire Island Pines, Cherry Grove, and I forgot the other area in Fire Island I went. There's also a large LGBT community there. That was also a very nice experience. And then I think in Toronto there's also a neighborhood called Church and Wellesley that has a large population. That's right, Hung Mao, West Hollywood and Los Angeles as well. Let's actually head this way towards Washington Square Park. Yes, Laurie, I remember when I went to Fire Island, I did quite a bit of walking that day. I walked quite a big distance for that island and took a different boat back to a different part of the South Shore of Long Island. Javi Fonseca. I've been to Mexico City before. Very beautiful place. Actually, I have quite a few videos from there on the channel. I think Washington Square Park will have more people than normal just because the weather got nicer. Or warmer, I should say. It's still cold.
And then you're on the west side of the street.
My guess is he's probably relieved. Because Molly and
I had to completely dodge that person coming out of that store, going all the way to the left. Looking both ways doesn't just apply to you crossing the street, but coming out of stores too. Yes, Kat, I believe these are apartments above these stores here. Dwayne, I think you're going to be seeing some of those places on the channel this year. I've made travel plans already.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be an interesting journey for me and also the YouTube channel. We got to go down this way to get to Washington Square Park. You're just gonna have to wait and find out.
That's fine.
But I'm gonna assure you it's very exciting. Washington Square Park. Let's go by the arch and the water fountain and see if there's people there. Whoa, there's so many squirrels here. There's one squirrel on top of the other one. What the heck is going on here?
Bob's Builder. Bob's Builder. Who's cool? Jerry. Bob's Builder.
Well, that was pretty entertaining. I think the squirrels are really enjoying their time in the park. Yeah, it is nice to see these old gas lanterns. They're working too. as I expected, good amount of people here at the fountain.
Are you interested in the video?
Right now the fountain isn't on. Instead it's a skateboarding area.
Try to do something where you feel
That was nice. I tried to skateboard once and I probably wouldn't want to pick it up. It was very hard for me. I couldn't even get the board to move. I think we can walk on McDougal Street, which is the most lively street in Greenwich Village. Yeah, Claire, at least he's being active playing the drums. I think that keeps him warmed up a little bit. Tony's saying at least Naked Cowboy won't be out freezing. You know, he was actually out yesterday in Times Square. I saw his Instagram feed. He was in Times Square yesterday. So do not doubt the Naked Cowboy, folks. He was out there strumming his guitar when it was snowing out. NYU campus safety vehicle. Already there's a good group of people here on McDougal Street. But the next few blocks is where all the restaurants are. There's Ben's Pizza. And Cafe Reggio here, I believe, has the oldest coffee machine in New York City. Claire, we were closer to the Friends home when I was on Bleecker Street. This place is great. Palm Streets. They have so many different types of French fries. Well, they call them Belgian fries, but that's the original name of French fries that they're trying to bring back, I guess.
And like look at it? Yeah.
This street is a little more busy at nighttime, especially like on a weekend. Berlin Donner.
I've been to this White Claw store.
Ignore her. Tell her no.
This is colorful. Cake base, choose your filling and pick your toppings. They're not open though.
It works so well because, like, knock on wood.
Oh wow, there's Mogi Tea here now. On John Barr's old block. If anyone knows my friend John from the Here We Bar YouTube channel, he used to live on this block. They got rid of the scaffolding, which is good. Oh wait, they're still constructing the Mogi T. It's not open yet. Yes, this is another boba tea spot. It says retail for lease though, so I'm not sure if that used to be here and now it's for lease, or maybe they just took over the lease. What happened here? NYC Department of Buildings. Concrete work not authorized. Yeah, he used to live on this building here. 183. I think we could wrap up this live stream here at Houston Street. I'd actually like to make a video around here. Okay. With that, let's wrap up this live stream. Got some work I have to do. Making a video of Greenwich Village. If you enjoyed this live stream, then hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Glad to know this mic is working and it's pretty good so far. See you around, everyone.